Hello and welcome to an India Today special broadcast from Rajpath on India's 71st Republic Day. I'm Gaurav Sawant. On the show, on display, India's military might and rich cultural heritage. From women power to air power. From artillery to strategic weapons and India's culture. All on Rajpath, all for the world to see. Woman power will be on full display on Rajpath this 71st Republic Day. From Captain Tanya Shergill, a fourth-generation army officer who will lead the Corps of Signals contingent on Republic Day parade here on Rajpath, the women contingent of the Central Reserve Police Force, the Daredevils, 57 of them.
सलामी मंच के निकट आ रहा है कोर ऑफ सिग्नल्स का दस्ता नेतृत्व इंडियन आर्मी की फोर्थ जनरेशन ऑफिसर.
We have with us Captain Tanya Shergill. We've seen her once before at the Army Day Parade, and she'll be there once again leading a contingent during the Republic Day Parade. So how was the experience as far as Army Day is concerned, and now you're looking forward to leading a contingent at the Republic Day?
Army Day Parade was a very memorable experience, and Rajpath, the Republic Day Parade will be also one, because ever since I was a little girl I always wanted to witness the Republic Day Parade, and now that I will be, having the opportunity to march on Republic Day Parade will be a big
So this
thing.
will actually be your first experience during the Republic Day Parade? You've never witnessed it before?
No, I've never seen it with my own eyes.
Okay, so that adds to the thrill, I'm sure. I know you don't think that it's too much of an achievement. I've spoken to you before. But do you think that, it just sets a trend and an inspiration for other women officers, not just in the army, but across forces? You could be a role model to many of them?
There are many women who are doing greater things than I am doing. There are many women who are an inspiration to me also. So in that scenario, if there is even one little girl who says that she is inspired by me, it means a lot.
What inspired you to join the army?
Ever since I was a little girl, I always used to see my father getting ready, wearing his uniform. So I always had it in the back of my mind that one day I also want to earn the uniform for myself.
You come from a Fauji background, but you're fourth generation. So, I mean, your brother isn't in the army, we know. But as a woman officer, I mean, how was the entire experience? Because we keep hearing that even now, as far as women are concerned, it could be tough moving up the ladder as far as the top positions are concerned. So how do you see your future in the army?
Army is purely based on merit. As I said before also, Fauji is a Fauji. There is no discrimination on the basis of your gender, your caste or the place you belong to. So if you have it in you, if you are worthy, you deserve the things you get.
So one last question, where do you see yourself few years doing what in the army? Do you see more roles being given to women, and perhaps you could be the first in achieving that as well?
I don't think that long term, but as of now for this year I am planning to do my basic mountaineering course. I am also preparing for my promotion exam.
Thank you for speaking to us, Tanya Shergill.
Royal Enfield Bullets, 57 Daredevil riders of the Central Reserve Police Force, and the stretch of Rajpath. On the 71st Republic Day, these Daredevils of the CRPF, incidentally all combatants, they are all posted either in Jammu or Kashmir or in other parts of the country. They've just come here for this. Ma'am, आप मोटरसाइकिल पर ऊपर चढ़ेंगी, मोटरसाइकिल के दोनों हाथ छोड़कर राजपथ पर मोटरसाइकिल चलेंगी? जी सर. और कितनी प्रैक्टिस की है, कितने दिनों से आपने इसके लिए ट्रेनिंग की है?
सर मैंने बहुत ही इस प्रैक्टिस को 2014 से मैं कर रही हूँ, और पहली बार ये मौका हमें राजपथ पे दिया जा रहा है, तो बहुत ही परिश्रम किया है, बहुत कठिन परिश्रम के बाद आज मैं इस मुकाम पे पहुंची हूँ।
डर लगता है आपको?
नो सर।
बिल्कुल नहीं।
नो सर।
वेरी गुड। कभी गिरे मैम आप ये करते हुए, ये करतब करते हुए बाइक्स पे?
स्टार्टिंग में प्रैक्टिस के दौरान काफ़ी बार गिरना वगैरह होते रहते हैं, जो गिरते वही उठते है, तो जब गिरा है तब हम इस लेवल पर तक उठाए।
मतलब पूरी केंद्रीय रिजर्व पुलिस फोर्स में आप केवल 67 ऐसे लोग हैं, 57 जो परेड पर हैं और 67 इस टीम का हिस्सा। हड्डी टूटने का डर नहीं, लेकिन ये भी आपको मालूम है पूरा देश आपको देख रहा होगा।
जी सर।
आप पोस्टेड कहाँ पर है?
जी मैं अभी 88 महिला बटालियन सेक्टर 8 द्वारका में कार्यरत हूँ, हेड कांस्टेबल के पद पे।
और आप में से जम्मू कश्मीर में कौन पोस्टेड है? तो आप लोग जम्मू कश्मीर में भी पोस्टेड है, देश के और हिस्सों में भी पोस्टेड है, और वहां से इस टीम को एकजुट आपने किया है।
जी सर, मैं इम्फाल मणिपुर में पोस्टेड हूँ और मुझे वहाँ से रिकॉल किया गया, टीम क्लोज हो रही है, आप आइए और टीम को ज्वाइन कीजिए।
कितनी भारी है ये मोटरसाइकिल, और क्या कभी ऐसा लगता है कि थोड़ा डगमगा जाएगी? क्योंकि बुलेट चलाना, 350 सीसी मोटरसाइकिल चलाना आसान नहीं है।
हाँ, इसका वेट तो है, लेकिन इसमें एक प्लस पॉइंट ये है कि इसके जो टायर हैं वो ग्रिप करते हैं रोड को, जिससे हमें इसको बैलेंस करने में काफ़ी आसानी मिलती है।
तो ये पूरी टीम है, fairly young team. Let's now walk across and talk to some other combatants of the CRPF who will be on Rajpath. कितने समय से आप लोग ट्रेनिंग कर रहे हैं इसके लिए?
सर 2014 से।
लेकिन इस 26 जनवरी के लिए
और
कुछ समय मिला है आपको?
4-5 दिन ही हो गए सर हमको।
और उस ट्रेनिंग के बाद आप लोग 9 अलग अलग तरह के फॉर्मेशंस में होंगे।
जी सर, 9 तरह के इवेंट है हमारे।
जी, कितना यूनिक आपको लगता है मैम ये कि जब आप ऐसा कर रही होंगी तो प्रधानमंत्री हो, राष्ट्रपति हो, ब्राजील के राष्ट्रपति हो, पूरा देश, पूरी दुनिया आपको देख रहे होंगे।
तो हम स्टैचू ऑफ यूनिटी में करके आए प्रधानमंत्री जी से के पास, और हमें बहुत प्राउड फील हुआ वो उस टाइम। अभी यहाँ पे हमें राजपथ में है, तो मेरा गांव, मेरा देश, मैं पूरा ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड देख रहे हैं हमको। हमें बहुत खुश है, हम बहुत खुश नसीब है, भारत माँ का बेटी हम करके, और हमें दुनिया देखती है।
और कई टीम लीडर्स भी यहाँ पर इस समय मौजूद हैं। जब आपको पहली बार कहा गया कि आपको एनफील्ड बुलेट चलानी है, आप में से सब राइडर्स हैं?
जी सर, कुछ राइडर्स हैं और कुछ चलाते हैं, कुछ खड़े होते हैं, मतलब सब अपना काम करते हैं, अलग अलग सबकी भूमिकाएं हैं, सब निभाते हैं अच्छे से।
लेकिन आपको ये मालूम है कि पूरा देश आपको देख रहा होगा और आप उसके लिए तैयार हैं?
जी सर, बिल्कुल।
Excellent. So here are the 67 riders, 57 who will be participating in the Republic Day parade. 15 motorcycles, 9 different formations, and the entire country will be watching these brave warriors of the Central Reserve Police Force. For these brave daredevils, keeping India first comes at a cost, including sacrifices where nation comes before even their families.
मेरा पापा जब डेथ हुए थे फरवरी 4 को, तभी भी मैंने ड्यूटी पे था, पापा को देखा नहीं। आज भी, कल भी बारिश है उनका, मैं नहीं देख पाऊंगी। घर वालों मेरे को गलत मत सोचना, बस इतना ही मैसेज था मेरा।
It's an opportunity to showcase the glory and the might of the Indian Republic to the world. On the 71st Republic Day, the country is all geared up to celebrate in style at the capital's Rajpath. India Today was on ground as the full dress rehearsal for Republic Day parade took place on 23rd January morning. It was flawless, awe-inspiring, and promised a great show for the D-Day. The Republic Day parade starts from Rajpath and ends at Red Fort in Delhi. Presided by the President and Prime Minister of India, the armed forces marched their way saluting the freedom fighters and the eminent personalities on the dais.
From India Gate to the National War Memorial, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will lead the nation in paying tributes to the fallen soldiers at the National War Memorial for the first time. here on Republic Day.
This Republic Day parade is concerned, there are a couple of first things. First is that for the first time this year, the wreath laying will take place at National War Memorial. Thereafter, in the contingents of the army, we have two new things. One is that the Army Air Defence contingent is taking part for the first time. And the second thing is about the Corps of Signals contingent is being led by Captain Tanya Shergill. And she is a fourth generation lady officer who is commanding this contingent.
The parade is followed with regional dances, patriotic songs and military bike shows. Another interesting facet of the day has been the chief guest for the event. Every year, India invites the head of government from a different country as the chief guest for Republic Day. But this year's choice has created quite a stir. Prime Minister Narendra Modi invited Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro for this day's Republic Day celebrations. The Brazilian president's presence as chief guest on the Republic's special day has riled up many. Many have questioned the invitation. Brazil is a major competitor of India in global sugar market. In 2019, Brazil led a sustained campaign against India at the World Trade Organization, claiming that India was extending support to sugarcane farmers beyond the permissible limits under the WTO regulations. But the government is confident of smoothing out the creases.
So it's a very complete visit with lots of political aspects and political commitments of our two countries, but also with a very strong economic and commercial and investment dimension. But most of all, the symbolic dimension. I think there can be no better demonstration of the Indian government, of the friendship between our two countries than this invitation for the Republic Day.
Another controversy which hit the Republic Day celebration was about the much-loved tableau display. This year, the Ministry of Defence has selected 22 tableaus out of 56 proposals for the Republic Day parade. Rejection of proposals by West Bengal and Kerala created controversy. But the selection of the National Disaster Response Force has been lauded.
हम ये जो टैब्लू जो इस बार पहली बार 30 लोगों की टीम के साथ हम चला रहे हैं, जिसमें कि हम किस प्रकार से फ्लड में हम कैसे रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन करते हैं, किस प्रकार से कोई कोलैप्स स्ट्रक्चर है उसके अंदर किस प्रकार से लोगों की जान बचाते हैं, कौन से इक्विपमेंट्स हम यूज़ करते हैं, जैसे कि ये एक लाइव डिटेक्टर है जो कि अगर कोई बिल्डिंग कोलैप्स है, डेब्रीज है, उसके अंदर कोई विक्टिम फंस जाता है तो उसकी जो थोड़ी सी भी हलचल होती है उसको आइडेंटिफाई करता है.
With India's growing military prowess, the list of new inductions that will be displayed at this Republic Day on Rajpath is long. Along with the Dhanush artillery guns, the ASAT missiles, Chinook and Apache helicopters, there is a long list of firsts this Republic Day. And with more inductions likely next year, this list is only expected to get longer in years to come.
India is all set to impress the world with the display of the Chinook and Apache helicopters. This is for the first time this Republic Day that both the Chinook heavy lift transport helicopters and the Apache attack helicopters will be on display on Republic Day. So right behind me are the Sarnath Lions, and right above the Sarnath Lions there will be a flypast of both the Chinook and the attack helicopters. Of course, apart from that, there's also the strategic lift aircraft, the C-17 Globemasters, the C-130 Hercules and the fighter jets. From the deep penetration strike aircraft, the Jaguars to the Sukhois and the air superiority fighters, the MiG-29 upgrades.
'71st Republic Day, and on display will be the might and glory of the Indian Air Force. The center of attraction at majestic Rajpath will be the newly inducted Apache and Chinook choppers. IAF's latest acquisitions, 5 US-made Apache attack helicopters and 3 Chinook heavyweight helicopters, are all set to steal the limelight this year. Their induction has not only bolstered India's defence arsenal, but has also provided a strategic upper hand in carrying out 24/7 military operations and fighting cross-border terror. Dubbed the flying tanks, Apache AH-64E is the most advanced multi-role combat helicopter in the world. And India is one of the 16 countries who own and operate these. It is a twin-engine helicopter operated by 2 pilots. It's capable of cruising at a top speed of 284 kilometers per hour. Fitted with air-to-air missiles, the Apache is 49.11 feet long, 17.16 feet wide and 16.24 feet tall. The Apache also carries one 30mm chain gun with 1200 rounds as part of its area weapon subsystem and is capable of firing 16 anti-tank missiles. With a firing range of 550 kilometers, the Apaches are capable of detecting 256 moving targets and engaging them. The Chinook is a US-made twin-engine advanced multi-mission helicopter equipped with vertical lift platform that arms the Indian forces with unmatched strategic airlift capability across the full spectrum of combat and humanitarian missions. It's operated by the US Army and 18 other defense forces. It was in September 2015 that India inked the $3 billion deal with Boeing to acquire 15 Chinook helicopters. Chinook can be used for transporting troops, artillery, fuel and equipment and can be operated both during the day and the night. The Chinooks can carry goods and cargo of up to 9.6 tons each. This includes men and machines like artillery guns and light armored vehicles to high altitudes. The helicopter can also offer support during disaster relief, medical evacuation, search and rescue missions, aircraft recovery and parachute drops. With a maximum speed of 315 kilometers per hour, Chinook is the world's fastest military helicopter.
In the Kargil War of 1999, the 155mm howitzers were described as a game changer to give India that decisive victory over Pakistan. But 30 years after those 155mm howitzers came, for the first time, once again on Rajpath, we will see the new howitzers, the K9 Vajra tracked howitzers and the Dhanush indigenously manufactured 155mm howitzers, clearly signifying big leaps made in artillery modernization. The 155mm howitzers were hailed as a game changer in the Kargil conflict of 1999. The army used these howitzers innovatively, even in direct firing mode. However, the modernization of artillery continued to suffer for another 2 decades. Finally, 30 years after the acquisition of the Bofors howitzers, the army finally acquired the K9 Vajra tracked howitzers and the indigenously manufactured Dhanush towed howitzers, both occupying the pride of place on Rajpath on the 71st Republic Day. Also on display would be the Shakti strategic missile that brought down a satellite in orbit on the 27th of March 2019. For the first time on display on Rajpath on the 71st Republic Day will be the tracked K9 Vajra howitzers. These tracked howitzers have been on the wish list of the army for almost 3 decades. The army had the 155mm Bofors howitzers, but these tracked howitzers are extremely potent, powerful weapon systems and platforms. The motto of the artillery regiment is Sarvatra Izzato Iqbal, and these potent weapon platforms, the 155mm howitzers, are actually the pride of the parade. Well, that is all we have time for on this special broadcast on the 71st Republic Day. Many thanks for watching. News and updates continue on India Today. Stay with us.